Hi, it's me, Janira, and welcome back to my channel. And today I am feeling a little bit brighter. It is really sunny outside and I just wanted to play around with makeup again. And I wanted to do a more colorful look, and I wanted to use this Revolution Reloaded Marvelous Matte palette. And so I was looking for makeup inspiration, and then I saw this video of MAE LAYUG. MAE LAYUG is one of the fastest rising Filipino beauty YouTuber, and I am just so inspired on how dedicated she is on her work. And she created this look inspired by our Philippine flag, so why not do it? And then she used one of my favorite drugstore makeup brand, which is the Revolution. So I'm recreating it. When I say recreating it, I will be doing my own makeup look inspired by her makeup look. I won't be copying everything because I am not as good as her and I am not a makeup artist. So to her amazing squad, please, I know you are all nice, please be extra nice to me. And yeah, I am here just to enjoy makeup, and let's start recreating MAE LAYUG's makeup look. On my face today, I already have my e.l.f. Hello Hydration Face Cream for my moisturizer. And then I have this I Heart Revolution I Heart My Lips Lip Balm, which is really nice and moisturizing and tastes so good. And then on my brows, I've got this e.l.f. Brow Pencil in a shade Natural Brown. And I think that's all I've got at the moment. And I'll be starting with my eyes today because I'll be using colorful shades. And yep, I don't want to start with my base just in case there will be fallouts. And what else? I will try to use mostly Revolution makeup, which I have a lot in my makeup collection, so that won't be very hard for me. So let us start with the makeup look. So on her eye, she's got blue and red, which is the main color of our Philippine flags. So I'll be doing my right side eye blue and then my left side eye red. And I will be putting some cello tape because that's what she's done. Just making sure they're even, and that's it. Let's get started. So I will be mainly using the Revolution Reloaded Marvelous Mattes, but I will also be dipping into the Revolution Soph X Extra Spice palette. So let us start priming the lids first. I'll be using the new Revolution Cut Crease Canvas in a shade Create. So I will be applying this all over my lids to prime my lids. So that's my eyelids prime. I will be setting this with this white shade right here. So I'm using my Spectrum CO6 Tulip brush. So now that I have a nice clean canvas, let us start with a shadow. I am really excited and nervous at the same time because I don't really do colorful looks like this, and I'm not really makeup artist, so let us just try it. So I'll be dipping into this blue shade. I'll start with the blue shadow. So I'll be using this dual-ended brush from my Luxe eyeshadow palette. You can use any flat brush. These are really pigmented, so you have to be careful and just tap the excess. And I will just be packing this shade onto my crease. And now that I have that dark blue shade on, I'll be using this light blue shade right here. Just dip my floppy brush. This is a Luxe 205 tapered blending brush. I'll be dipping into this shade. I will be using this to blend the dark blue shade and diffuse that shade. And just take your time blending. And now that that is all blended lovely, I will be proceeding on the left eye, and I will be doing the same thing, but this time on a red shade. I'll be using the same brush. I've got two of this dual-ended Luxe brush, so I'll be using the bigger end, and I'll be dipping into this red shade right here. And This is the shade that I will be packing into my crease. It is really pigmented. It's really pigmented but really easy to blend. And then I'll be using my Real Techniques base shadow brush. I'll be dipping into this pink shade right here, and I'll be using this pink shade to blend this red shade and diffuse. Oh my god, that is too pink. I did not expect that, but yeah. I think instead of the pink, I will just be dipping into this peachy shade right here. The pink was too bright to blend that shade. Yeah, that's a lot better. And now that it's all blended, I will be cutting my crease. So I'll be again using the Revolution Cut Crease Canvas in the shade Create. I will just be using this brush to apply the product, but I'll be using a different brush to create the cut crease. So I will start with the blue one, and I'll be applying a little bit the inner part of the lid, and then I'll be using a flat brush just to create the cut crease. First, I will be opening my eyes, look up, and then that's where my cut crease ends. And that's it. And then I'll just basically do the same thing on the other eye, and then I will get back to you. So this is the best that I can do, and I hope they're even. I'm not really sure. They're good enough. So now I will be dipping into the Soph X Extra Spice palette, and I'll be using the shade Infinity. It's this silvery blue shade right here, and I'll be using the other end of the brush, and then I'll be wetting the brush using my Obsessions Pigment Boost Fix. This is from the Revolution as well, and just wet the pigment. Then I will just apply this where I put the cut crease canvas. Look at that. That's really nice. Then I will get the blending brush again, dipping back into the Revolution Marvelous Matte, and I'll be getting the light blue shade, and then just blend this shade right here to remove the harsh line. And then on the red shade, I will be applying this shade right here. It's called Everyday. It's a silvery pink shade. So I'll dip into this using the other end of the red brush. Then I will be using the Pigment Boost again and wet the pigment, wet the brush. And I will just be applying this all over where I put the cut crease canvas. It's really nice. And then I will go back into this peachy, no, not that one, yeah, peachy shade right here, and I will be applying it here and just blend everything together. And that's it. So before I finish off the eyeshadow look, I will just do my base, and let's take this tape out. Ooh, that is really satisfying. Look at that. Oh, look at that. That's really nice. So for my primer, I'll be using the Revolution Pro Radiant Peach Primer. This is a brightening primer, and I'll be applying this just almost under my eye because I need a little bit more brightening here. And then I will be applying my concealer first. I'll be using the Revolution Fast Base Concealer in the shade C5. I'll be using this just under my eyes. And I'll be blending this using my e.l.f. Total Face Sponge. Now I've got my concealer on. I've applied the concealer just under my eye and a little bit on my forehead and around my nose to reduce the redness. But for my foundation, I will be using the Revolution Pro Powder Foundation. And I've done a review and 12-hour wear test of this. I am obsessed. I have been loving it. As you can see, I have got so many blemishes and this has got a really good coverage. So it has its own sponge, which is a flat sponge like this, which you can just use if you've got clearer skin than mine. But if you have blemished skin just like me, I've got so many blemishes, pimple marks, I just use a damp sponge and it will deliver a really good coverage. So this is already damp and I will just be tapping it onto my foundation and then just look at that. Then just do tapping motion. Look at that. If you want to see my full wear test, 12-hour wear test of this foundation, I'll just link it on the description box below. So that's the foundation on. Look at that coverage. It's a really good powder foundation with full coverage. As you can see, it covered up all my blemishes, and even if you add some more powder, it won't cake up. I promise you, it's a really good foundation. If you want to try it, go try it out. And now let's proceed with the contour. I've got this Revolution Ultra Contour Kit. I'll be using this shade in the middle just to contour my face. And I'll be using a Slanted Spectrum AO5 brush. So for my blush, I'll be using the Revolution Blush Dream palette, and I'll be using the lightest shade right here. Just a little bit of blush. So now let us finish off this eye look. Be dipping into the dark blue shade again and just apply it onto my bottom lashes. I'll be dipping into the light blue shade and just diffusing that. And then just going back to the silver blue shade, and I'll just be applying it just a little bit. Then again, I will do the same thing on the other eye, but I'll be doing it on the red shade. So I'll be dipping into the red shade and applying that on my bottom lashes halfway through. And then I'll get the peach shade to blend and then get the silver pink shade just onto my inner corner. And then I'll get back to you. So I think that's it with this makeup look. And MAE LAYUG has done a winged eyeliner, which I'm not really good at, so I am not doing that. I don't want to ruin this makeup look just by trying to do a winged liner. And then she's done something with white eyeliner as well, which I don't have I don't have white eyeliner with me, and I'm not really into that, so I am just skipping that part. And I have started putting some yellow matte shadow onto the inner corners of my eyes because Philippine flag has got yellow sun and 3 yellow stars, so I just thought I would just be using yellow shadow onto my inner corners. And I've used the Soph X Revolution Extra Spice palette, this shade right here, the Vitamin C, and I am just applying that onto my inner corners just to create a yellow canvas. And then I will be dipping into this LA Sun shade right here. This is a yellow shimmery shade, and that would be my inner corner highlight. And I think that's basically it with the eye look. So let's proceed with the highlighter just to finish off this skin complexion. Of course, I'll be using my Soph X highlighter palette, which is one of my favorite highlighter, and I'll be using a Luxe 522 tapered highlighter brush, and I'll be dipping into this shade right here. Then just onto the tip of my nose. And my cupid's bow. Temples. And then onto my brow bones. So before I put on my mascara and my brow gel and my lips, I'll just set this face, and I'll be using the Revolution Hyaluronic Fix Hydrating and Plumping Makeup Fixing Spray. And let's just set this face. And then since I want a dewier look, I'll be using my e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist just to set this face again. And then that's it. I'll be putting on my mascara. And of course, I'll be using my Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. I don't have a Revolution mascara as yet. So, yep. And then for my brows, I'll be using the Benefit Gimme Brow. Then what else? I might be putting some lashes on. I might use the Primark PS 1 pound Sultry False Eyelashes. And I will get back to you. Oh my god, these lashes. They're really good and they're easy to apply. They've got the thinnest band so you won't really see them. And look at that. It's really nice. I love it. I love it. And now let's finish off this makeup look. And I'll be using the Retro Luxe Matte Lip Kit, of course, by Revolution. And I'll be using the shade Rain. And I love this lip kit. They've got pencil and a liquid matte lipstick. So let us line my lips using the pencil. Oh, I'm loving this makeup look. Oh, I'm loving it. I really love it. But I think Philippine flag wouldn't be complete without the 3 stars. I'm really missing the 3 stars, so I will just be using this Lottie London stamp liner, and I will be stamping 3 stars. I think on this side of my face or this side. I think I want to do it this side. Ooh, that's the first star. Then second star. Oh, I think that completed the look. Even if I didn't use white liner or a yellow star, that really added something onto this makeup look. And I think that's it. That's it with this MAE LAYUG inspired, Philippine flag inspired makeup look. I really enjoyed it and I love it. I love it. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think of this makeup look? I know it's not wearable. I won't be wearing this outside, but it's just something really bright and happy. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I certainly did enjoy recreating this look and all the amazing squad. Please let me know how I did. Let me know what you think. And yeah, if you liked it and if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And may your day be as flawless as your makeup today. See you on my next one. Bye.